Horses are on the track and parading to the post. This evening's first race, the first half of the daily double, Stallions and Geldings, claiming pacers racing 1 mile. The one is Terra's Terror, owned and trained by Robert Bryan of Washington Courthouse, Mike Wilder driving. Number 2, Pass the Torch, shown by Fred Everhart and Jim Everhart of Lebanon. Jeff Smith trains and drives. 3, Red Hot Roger, owned and trained by Randy Bond of Wapakoneta, Jeff Fout driving. 4, T-Bone Stakes, owned by Don Johnson of Pickerington, Randy Owens trains, Dave Miller drives. Number 5, Espo, owned and trained by Chet Debris of London, Darren Mauser with Alliance. The 6 is Sealed and Stamped, owned by Philip New of Waverly. Don Barker trains Rick Jordan up. 7, High Elvis, owned by Larry Fullen of Columbus. Adam Broker trains Don Irvine Jr. driving. The 8, Around Town, leased by Bob Perry of Franklin. David Perry trains with Brad Hanners. And the 9, KG's Gravitate, owned by Wesley Helton of Huber Heights. Tom Horner Jr. trains a late driver's change. The driver is Lovely, Tom Lovely. On the backstretch, there they go. And they're off, and from the inside, it's Pass the Torch, who is away promptly for the lead. Espo is looking for the front end. From between horses, T-Bone Stakes, and from the outside, it's Sealed and Stamped. Off the pylons in 5, Terra's Terror. 3 lengths at the rail, 6th, Red Hot Roger. Another 2 lengths in 7th, High Elvis. At the rail, 8th, Around Town, KG's Gravitate, the early trailer. Nearing the first quarter now, Espo has taken the lead and sets the pace here, a length and a half, 2. Pass the Torch, the Garden Spot Trip in, racing in second. The opening quarter, 28-2. At the rail, T-Bone Stakes. He's followed 4th by Terra's Terror. Sealed and Stamped found a seat, but that's 5th on the inside. Red Hot Roger, first to move on the outside, racing in 6th. Grabbing that cover, 7th was High Elvis. To the outer flow, 8th, it's Around Town. KG's Gravitate continues to trail, and 9th as they swing into the clubhouse turn with Espo. Still in charge here, a length and a half over Pass the Torch. Red Hot Roger now ranging up on the outside, is advancing quickly in 3rd, and he's coming with every stride. The half and 59-4, and High Elvis drafting along with that cover. On the inside, locked in tight now, T-Bone Stakes in 5th. To the outer flow in 6th, it's Around Town. Shuffle back on the inside, buried 7th is Terra's Terror. The field nicely bunched here as they race down the backstretch. Espo leads here a length, and Mauser looking things over. On the outside, Red Hot Roger racing in 2nd. Pass the Torch is biding his time. No chance here. He's locked in tight in 3rd. He'll have to wait for racing room. 3 quarters, 128-4 as they round the final turn. And it's Espo still with the lead. Red Hot Roger now inching steadily to the outside. And swinging 3 wide comes High Elvis. At the rail, Pass the Torch will wait for the passing lane. They've less than 1/8 of a mile to go. And down the stretch they come. Espo being urged on by Mauser, and Pass the Torch down to the inside with a quick rush. Far outside comes High Elvis as they drive in the deep stretch. Pass the Torch, a 10-1 shot, getting up to win it here. 2nd was High Elvis, 3rd Espo in 158-1. Trackside in the winner's circle, unofficial winner of the first, number 2, Pass the Torch, 6-year-old son of Tucson, Hanover, from the steady special mare Torchette. Owned by Fred Everhart and Jim Everhart of Lebanon. Jeff Smith, the trainer-driver. Pass the Torch, sitting the Garden Spot Trip tonight, recording his 3rd of the season in record time. That a lifetime best, 158 and 1/5. First race now official. Gates moving, they're on their way. Second race, pacing fillies and mares, lining up, moving in. On the backstretch, there they go. And they're off, and it's Turn 'em Over firing quickly from the far outside for the lead. Alongside in 2nd, it's Lukish RJK. Far outside in 3rd comes Skip Along Patty, and from off the pylons, 4th, Beach Commander. Seaside Bistro in the Hunt Early 5. On the inside in 6th, it's She's a Tudor Scooter, 2 lengths in 7th. to Dreamy Image at the wheel in 8th. It's Madame Gay, the trailer 9th. As they reach the first quarter, the 2-year-old Sea Spray. They're at the first stop in 28 seconds flat. On the front with the lead, Lukishar JK has the lead here a length, but on the outside, here comes Skip Along Patty at 17-1. She charges to the front here. Skip Along Patty will take the lead, but Lukish RJK battling right back on the inside. Lukish RJK, the longest shot of the board at 50-1, is battling back gamely on the inside, won't give up the lead, and directly behind her as they reach the halfway point, it's Turn 'Em Over. Beach Commander coming to the outside takes cover in 4th at the half, 57-2. Here comes Seaside Bistro and Billy Walters fires Seaside Bistro 3 wide on the outside, moving around, tiring cover. An alert drive here by Williams with Seaside Bistro, and they charge to the front, but there goes Turn 'Em Over, squeezing out between horses, and on the outside it's Dreamy Image, tightly packed and everyone shuffling as they race into the final turn. On the outside it's Seaside Bistro, but Turn 'Em Over, inside advantage is right there, parking her out, 3/4, 127-2 as they drive to the final turn. Seaside Bistro, Turn 'Em Over on the inside. Here comes Madame Gay now, she's swinging 3 wide, she's a 2-deer scooter, and Sea Spray within striking distance, now less than 1/8 of a mile to go, and here comes Madame Gay, and Madame Gay at 7-1 surging here. She's a 2-deer scooter to the inside, and Sea Spray to the far outside, but it's Madame Gay home free, Sea Spray second, Seaside Bistro third in 1:58. And here is the winner, number 6, Madame Gay. She's a 4-year-old daughter of Captain Gates, owned and trained by Don Knight of Urbana, Ohio. Nicely handled by Dan Ader. Madame Gay recording her first of the season, and that is a lifetime best, 1:58 flat. Introducing the horses for race number 3. Claiming handicap pacers racing 1 mile, purse $3,000, field of 8, there are no changes. Number 1, Whiffed, shown by Charles Geiler, Letha Brooks, and Cheryl Liebel of Ohio. Hugh Beatty Jr. trains and drives. The 2, One Step at a Time, owned by Chad Falk of Mechanicsburg. Doug Law trains with Randy Tharps. 3, Avies Cash Flow, and then trained by Raymond Thiel of London, Darren Mausera. The 4, Falcon, over the Miller Brothers stable of Haviland, Ohio. Jeff Miller trains with Dell Miller driving. 5, Good Timing Chris, owned by Charles Smith of Troy. Larry Stolbaum, the trainer driver. 6, Cashmere Lime Lover, owned by Keith Noble. Robert Lowry of Dublin and Columbus. Rocky Stidham trains Dave Miller. 7, Inflationist, shown by Dreama and Virgil Morgan Jr. of Grove City. Virgil Morgan Jr. trains, Brad Hanners driving. The 8, Rustic Yarrow, owned by Jeff Reed of Granville, Kevin Reed of Newark, Dean Collins, the trainer driver. Win Play Show Perfecta Superfecta Wagering, post time. Third race, claiming handicap pacers, all on behind the gate. They're on the back stretch. They're approaching the start. And they're off, and it's the 5, Good Timing Chris, who's fast as a ball for the lead. Alongside in second, Falcon, showing early pace. Inflationist charging hard from the outside. Off the wheel in 4th, it's Whiffed. 2 lengths in 5, One Step at a Time. Another 2 lengths in 6th, Avies Cash Flow at the wheel in 7th, Cashmere Lime Lumber. Inside in 8th, Rustic Yarrow. But the battle is on the front here. On the outside, Inflationist has taken the lead. Good Timing Chris will let him go. He'll again get the 2-hole trip tonight behind Inflationist. And this is the way they lined up last week. First quarter, 27-1 as they come to the stretch. And it's Inflationist with a lead. But here comes Falcon. And Dallas with an early move here. A surprise move brings Falcon to the outside. And they move briskly to the front. Inflationist to the inside. Racing in second, Good Timing Chris now finds himself third at the rail. Whiffed on the inside in 4th. Half 56-2, but Falcon, the surprise move will not pay off here as Inflationist sneaks back up on the inside. At the rail in third, it's Good Timing Chris and whiffed on the inside, racing in fourth. One step at a time follows in fifth, and now to the outside comes Cashmere Lime Lover in sixth. Taking the cover flow, seventh, Avies Cash Flow. The trailer, eighth, is Rustic Arrow as he raced into the final turn. Inflationist up by a neck. Falcon, still game of the outside second. 3/4, 126. At the rail, Good Timing Chris, and now here comes Cashmere Lime Lover. Moving briskly now is 3 wide. Avies Cash Flow directly behind him with less than an eighth of a mile to go. And it's still Inflationist with the lead. Good Timing Chris will make a left here and move quickly on the inside. It's Inflationist, Good Timing Chris, and these two again battling it out. And again, it's Good Timing Chris who gets up to win it over Inflationist and Falcon. Third race is official. Here is the winner, the 5 Good Timing Chris, 7-year-old Michigan bred son of Good Albatross, owned by Charles Smith of Troy, Michigan. Larry Stolbaum, the trainer driver. 7th win of the season. That equals his lifetime best, 155 and 4. $2,300. Field of 9. The 1, Tara Shan. Home of the Jew Dairy Farms of Sydney, Ohio, Harry Groves trains and drives. The 2, Meadowlark Sam, owned by Edwin Lean of Kettering. Mary Coven trains, Sam Coven drives. 3 is Jim Kelly, owned by Frank Hackney of Grundy, Virginia. Trace Roberts, the trainer. Jim Daly, the driver. 4, Hayward's Pat, owned by Tom Lovely of Ludlow Falls and Rick McKinney of Hamilton. Tom Lovely, the trainer driver. 5, Chip Champ, owned by Ken Briggs of Dayton. Robert Burns trains. Hugh Beatty Jr. drives. 6, Jersey Breeze, owned by Chester Alt of Chattanooga, Tennessee. Tom Brinkerhoff, the trainer. Don Irvine Jr., the driver. The 7, Western Dreamer, owned by the Brittany Farms of Versailles, Kentucky. Alan Regal trains with Dave Miller. 8, Surprise Stevie, owned by Steve Toth of Middletown. Tom Horner Jr. trains. Drivers change to Jeff Fout. The 9, Holly Hill Limited, owned by David Decker of Thompson, Georgia. Greg Luther trains. Larry Stolbaum in the sulky. Win Play Show Perfecta Pick 3 wagering. 8 minutes until post time. 8 minutes. Fourth race, Stallions and Geldings. Behind the gate on the backstretch, the 9, Holly Hill Limited, lagging far behind. And they're off. And from the outside, it's Jersey Breeze who hustles for the lead. From the inside, Meadowlark Sam gets away strong in second. At the wheel in third, it's Jim Kelly, Western Dreamer, underway in fourth. Off the pylons 5, Tara Shan of the inside, racing in sixth. It's Hayward's Pat. At the wheel in seventh, Chip Champ. 8th of the inside, Surprise Stevie. Far behind, it's Holly Hill Limited. They're at the first quarter-mile marker, opening a panel. 28 and 1. Jersey Breeze has a lead, but here comes Meadowlark Sam, brushing quickly right on by. Meadowlark Sam up to take command here by 2.5, 3. Jersey Breeze of the inside, watching him go in second. At the rail, Jim Kelly races in third with Western Dreamer 2 lengths for the back and fourth. 2 lengths of air now to the outside 5 to Hayward's Pat. At the wheel in sixth, it's Tara Shan. Saving ground smartly 7th, Chip Champ. To the outside 8th comes Surprise Stevie. They reach the half in 58. To the back stretch. And it's Meadowlark Sam who's now being tested by Western Dreamer. The 2-year-old Western Dreamer moving up alongside the leader. Jersey Breeze sits tight behind the battling leaders in third. To the outside, racing in fourth, it's Hayward's Pat. At the rail, racing in fifth, it's Jim Kelly as they race towards the final turn. And on the front, Western Dreamer has taken the lead here, has opened up by 4.5, 5. Inside, Meadowlark Sam racing in second, 3/4, 126 and 1. Western Dreamer by 6 now. Meadowlark Sam on the inside, racing in second. Jersey Breeze locked in behind him, but now finds racing room and angles to the outside. Hayward's Pat is tiring with less than an eighth of a mile to go, and Western Dreamer has this field in hand. Jersey Breeze of the the outside, and between Horseman and Jim Kelly. MEADOWLARK Sam down to the inside. It's a three-way battle for place. That's now broken up by Jim Kelly, but it's Western Dreamer at the wire. Jim Kelly second, and Jersey Breeze third in 1:56.1. From the first crop of Western Hanover out of a Panorama mare, Fits of Fun. Over the Brittany Farms with the Sales Kentucky, Ellen Regal trains, Dave Miller drives. His third career start, his first career win, earning a record of 156 1/5. Here's how they finished. The 1 Terrashan 5, MEADOWLARK Sam 4, Jim Kelly 2, Hayward's Pat 7, Chip Champ 8. Jersey Breeze 3, Western Dreamer the winner, Surprise Stevie 6, Holly Hill Limited 9. 5, 4, 2, 7, 8, 3, 1, 6, and 9. Upcoming at fifth race, you'll find a driver's change on the 9 Native Prospect, Larry Stallbaum. Larry Stallbaum on the 9. Win play show perfect, a twin try wagering. The winner is in Saturday night's twin try, thus a carryover tonight. Here's the field for race number 5. Maiden Claiming Stallions and Geldings, racing 1 mile. The 1 Lasher Might Lasher, owned by Adams of Indian Springs, Ohio, and Adams of Middletown. Scott McQuinn trains, Dave Miller drives. The 2 Medards Log over the Star Country Stable and Benny Haller of Ohio, Dan Ader, the trainer driver. 3 Donwin Penske, owned by the Grumpy Old Men Stable of Richwood, Mervyn Stover is the trainer with Billy Walters. Number 4, Duck for Cover, owned by Daryl Lindsay of Lewisburg. Ron Paul trains and drives. Number 5, Rock, Roll, and Rumble, owned by Myron Brown and Dave Brumbaugh of Arcanum. Myron Brown trains, Dave Brumbaugh drives. The 6, Tower of London, owned by Richard and Peggy Payne of Vandalia. Mike Bohemus trains and drives. 7, Beatify, owned by Gillen Thompson of Boca Raton, Florida. John Bright trains, Del Millera. The 8, It's All Good, owned by Mary Kearns of Marysville. John Wally of Richwood, Terry Holton, the trainer and driver. And the 9, Native Prospect, owned by Wade Chafin Jr. of Westerville. Robert Chafin trains. Drivers change to Larry Stallbaum. Win play show perfected, twin trifecta, wagering 8 minutes to post 8 minutes. There they go. And they're off, and it's Tower of London who fires quickly from the outside. Alongside in second, Duck for Cover. At the wheel in third, MEADOWLARK Log from the outside in fourth. It's All Good. Off the wheel in 5, Lasher My Lasher looking to drop in behind the 6th. It is Donwin Penske. At the wheel in 7th, Rock, Roll, and Rumble looking to angle in 8th. Now Beatify, the trailer 9th, Native Prospect. But it's Tower of London who leads the way here, takes him to the first quarter in 28 3/5. But on the outside now chasing, It's All Good. In the pocket in third, Duck for Cover. MEADOWLARK Log of the inside is in 4th. Then comes Lash My Lasher in 5th. 2 lengths in 6th, Donwin Penske. 2 lengths in 7th, Rock, Roll, and Rumble. To the outside comes Beatify. Native Prospect joins up with that cover in 9th as they race to the clubhouse turn. It's Tower of London. The 3-year-old Big Town over the lead here, a length and a half, 2, Duck for Cover at 35 1. In the guard spot seat second, the half in 1 minute 1/5 to the backstretch. And it's Tower of London who leads the way, Duck for Cover, enjoying a perfect trip here on the inside in second. But It's All Good who's uncovered and has been parked every step of the mile on the outside. MEADOWLARK Log now finds himself locked in 4th. To the outside, moving in 5th now to take cover. It comes Donwin Penske, and directly behind him is Beatify. Shuffle back buried, Lasher My Lasher. Here's the 3/4, 131 1, and Tower of London getting by with some easy fractions here, but Duck for Cover coming to the outside with a quick rush now, and Duck for Cover, longest shot of the board, is right there alongside the leader as they turn for home now, less than 1/8 of a mile ago, and down the stretch they come, and it's Duck for Cover who has the lead. Tower of London on the inside, but Duck for Cover sprinting clear here with a big effort. Duck for Cover, a big upset in 2 minutes. And to Tower of London was second and tight for show. Fifth race, number 4, Duck for Cover, a 3-year-old son of Nobleland Sam from the top broodmare Unbridled. Owned by Daryl Lindsay of Lewisburg. Ron Powell is the trainer driver. Duck for Cover, after a perfect trip and a perfect drive, records his second career win impressively tonight in 2 minutes and 2. That a lifetime record. A field of 8. Number 1 is Buster Beach, owned by Paul Eschald and Ray Baldwin. Larry Stolbaum, the trainer driver. Number 2, Novelistical, owned by Troy Thomas of Cable and Hildebrand, trains for Brad Hanners. 3, Haven, owned by Tony Giffon of Staten Island, New York. Greg Luther trains. Driver's change is to Ryan Holton. 4, Imperial Beach, owned by Keith Noble of Dublin and Paul Humphrey of Columbus. Rocky Stidham trains. Dave Miller drives. 5, Sudsy Oats, owned by Newt Thomas of Columbus. Alex Spence Jr. trains. Mike Wilder. The 6, Charlie R, owned and trained by Mike Radin of Delaware. Don Irvine Jr. with the lines. 7, Park Lane's Choice, owned by Briner of Winchester, Indiana, and Brumbaugh of Greenville, Ohio. Andrew Briner is the trainer. Driver's change to Hugh Beatty Jr. The 8, Fonda Samadi, owned by Dave Franklin of Lexington. Tommy Smith trains. Jeff Out is in the sulky. Win play show per. They're on the back stretch. There they go. And they're off. And from between horses, it's Imperial Beach who fires hard for the lead. Far outside, Fonda Samadi looking for early position. Angling in quickly, 3rd. As they swing into the first turn, Novelistical off the rail in 4th. Buster Beach, 3 lengths in 5. Is Nia Haven at the rail in 6th. Sudsy Oats, followed 7th by Charlie R. Park Lane's Choice, the early trail of 8th. Reaching the first quarter-mile marker, Imperial Beach setting the pace here, leads by 2. Fonda Samadi and the garden spot is 2nd. Novelistical next in line 3rd with Buster Beach in 4th. Opening quarter, a brisk 27-2, and they're in straight alignment as they come to the stretch. On the front, Imperial Beach with a lead. Fonda Samadi racing in 2nd. Here comes Buster Beach, charging hard to the outside. Buster Beach with a full head of steam, moving up alongside the leader, and Sudsy Oats has that cover, is drafting along, but now is losing his cover as Buster Beach has cleared to the front. Buster Beach leads here by 2. On the inside, Imperial Beach is now 2nd, and that leaves Sudsy Oats first up, uncovered in 3rd, the half in 57-2. Fonda Samadi, meanwhile, remains 4th at the rail. To the outside in 5, it's Charlie R. Novelistical has been shuffled back, locked in 6th. To the outside, Park Lane's Choice, and gapping a sluggish 8th is Nia Haven. Into the final turn, and now the battle again on the front here, and Sudsy Oats has looked Buster Beach right of the eye, and these two are now going at it. They're head-to-head, 3 quarters in 1:26-1. Buster Beach on the inside advantage. Outside, Sudsy Oats is still there, a game 2nd. Imperial Beach waiting for the inside passing lane, and Charlie R waiting for the stretch. Now less than 1/8 of a mile to go, and down the stretch they come, and they're still fighting on the front. Buster Beach has a head up over Imperial Beach, but he's coming with every stride. Imperial Beach up by a neck. Buster Beach 2nd, Sudsy Oats 3rd in 1:55-3. Sire Beach Tell, out of a Brent Hanover mare, Surmise. Oh, by Keith Noble of Dublin and Paul Humphrey of Columbus. Rocky Stidham trains. Dave Miller in the sulky, coming back from the Landbrick of the Meadows to score his 5th of the season, his fastest win of the year, 1:55-3. And for driver Dave Miller, his 2nd win tonight. Racers racing 1 mile, purse $1,900, field of 9, the 1, Umbro Molecular. Mike Boyer of East Palestine. Mike Bohemus trains and drives. The 2, Sinjor Sam, owned by Tom Rowe, Groveport, Spencer, and Wilbur Sindel of Gehenna. Dean Collins trains and drives. 3, Yogi, owned by Melby Ober of Cable. Melby Ober Jr. trains. Mike Wilder. 4, Kid Collins over the Run Sam Stables of Dayton. Richard Newsock trains for Roy Wilson. 5, Pleasing Kip over Dolly Hustler of Hamilton. Cliff Davis trains. Dave Miller drives. 6, A Drive, owned and trained by Wendell Malone of Clarksville. Ryan Holton up. The 7, Add a Penny, owned by Warren Holland of Bainbridge. Tom Horner Jr. trains for Randy Tharps. Number 8, Rain Dance Hanover, owned by the Daisy Acres of New York. The Brittany Farms of Kentucky. Alan Regal trains. Dan Eder drives. From post 9, King and Doctor, owned by Barbara King Trust, Columbus. Jimmy King trains. Jeff out in the sulky. Well, it's post time for race number 7. This field is on the backstretch. They're approaching the start. And they're off. And first away between horses, it's Kid Collins, but charging hard for the far outside. There goes Rain Dance Hanover, and Ader is all out here with Rain Dance Hanover. As he surges quickly to the front, takes a lead here by 3. Sinjor Sam at the inside is second. Kid Collins now hunts a seat third. At the rail comes Yogi. Inside racing 5. Umbro Molecular inside racing in 6th. It's Pleasing Kip, the opening quarter at 27-1, and Rain Dance Hanover, a different strategy tonight. Has a lead 1.5 lengths. Sinjor Sam at the inside racing in 2nd. At the rail in 3rd, it's Yogi, followed by Kid Collins in 4th. Umbro Molecular at the rail gapping in 5th. To the outside in 6th, here comes Pleasing Kip. To the outer flow in 7th, A Drive. At the middle in 8th, Add a Penny. And following a break leaving the trailer is King and Doctor. They're at the half, 57-1. And Rain Dance Hanover, set of the pace here, controls the pace. Lays by 2 over Sinjor Sam. Another 2 lengths to Yogi. First up in 4th now. Here comes Pleasing Kip. Kid Collins at the wheel in 5th. To the outside 6th is A Drive. Add a Penny is next in 7th. Umbro Molecular gapping badly here and completely out of it, racing in 8th. They're at the 3/4, and Rain Dance Hanover kicks in another gear, and he opens up by 5. 3/4, 125 and 2, and that's all Rain Dance Hanover. He's led every step of the mile, receiving every call tonight. He now has a 7-length lead over Sinjor Sam. With less than a 16th to go, it's all Rain Dance Hanover. Tonight's his night. Sinjor Sam can only watch him go, and now battling with Yogi for 2nd. Pleasing Kip to the outside, but it's Rain Dance Hanover at the wire in 154. Sinjor Sam was 2nd, Yogi 3rd. Old son of Abercrombie. Up at the Daisy Acres of Astoria, New York, with the Brittany Farms of Versailles, Kentucky. Alan Regal trains. Dan Ader, the driver. His 4th career win. Rain Dance Hanover, never taking any prisoners tonight, never looking back. A gate-to-wire effort, lifetime best 154. Order of finish, Umbro Molecular 8, Sinjor Sam 2, Yogi 3, Kid Collins 5, Pleasing Kip 4, A Drive 6. Here's the field now for race number 8. Stallions and Geldings racing 1 mile. Number 1 is Firethorn Todd, owned by Shirley Sandler of Lebanon. Virgil Morgan Jr. trains. Dave Miller drives. 2, Dusty Plains, owned train driven by Dan Ader. 3, T.R. Sharp, owned by Tony Bergano of Ohio. Rusty Lies of Wilmington. Rusty Lies is the trainer. Terry Groves the driver. 4, Sterling, Ohio, owned by the Sterling Acres of Pickerington. Robert Carsey, the trainer, with Brad Anners. 5, Sweet and Dandy, owned by Alvia Long. The Kyrian Farms and Neil Long. Alvia Long trains. Mike Wildera. Number 6, Scootin' Bill, owned by John Hausch, Jim Hayden, and Kevin Thomas of Kentucky. John Cashman III, the trainer driver. 7 is out. And the 8, Dazzle My Heart, owned by Ireland Limited. John Weber, John Wally, and Mary Kearns. Terry Holton trains. Ryan Holton is in the sulky. 8th race, Pacers on the backstretch. There they go. And they're off, and it's T.R. Sharp who's first for the lead, but from the outside, there goes Sweet and Dandy, far outside. Scootin' Bill. Dusty Plains keep away in 4th. At the wheel in 5 is Sterling, Ohio, inside 6th. Firethorn Todd, who got off to a slow start. Dazzle My Heart is the early trailer. Around that first turn, Scootin' Bill jumped it off. There is Ostride, but now pacing, but now he is lagging behind here. They're in straight alignment as they reach the first quarter, 28-2. And on the front, it's Sweet and Dandy calling the shots here. But on the outside, here comes Dusty Plains. Dusty Plains moving quickly to the front. Dazzle My Heart rushing on the outside, and Dazzle My Heart brushing on by will take the lead. Dusty Plains on the inside is now second. Sweet and Dandy at the wheel is in third. TR Sharp shuffle back and forth. Sterling, Ohio gapping badly in fifth. Firethorn Todd to the inside is sixth. Scootin' Bill seventh, a half. 57-3, and Dazzle My Heart 10-1 shot of the board. Has a lead by 2. Dusty Plains on the inside, now with cover, but is gapping slightly at the wheel in third. It's Sweet and Dandy, followed fourth by TR Sharp. 5 comes Sterling, Ohio as he takes live cover. Down the back stretch, towards the final turn, Dazzle My Heart by 2. Dusty Plains continues to gap. TR Sharp showing some life now to the outside. Racing in third. At the wheel in fourth as they round the final turn. It's Sweet and Dandy, 3/4, 127-4. Dazzle My Heart continue to lead by 2. Dusty Plains should be well rested now as they turn for home. They've lost at an eighth of a mile to go. And Dazzle My Heart looking for the upset here. Dusty Plains, though, comes down to the inside, and Dusty Plains won't reach him here. Dazzle My Heart pulls it off here. Dazzle My Heart, a half a length over Dusty Plains, and Sweet and Dandy in 156-4. The oldest son of Walton Hanover from the Nitros mare, but Dazzler. Owned by ROLLN Limited. John Wumber, John Wiley, Mary Kearns of Ohio. Terry Holton trains, nicely handled by Ryan Holton. Fifth win of the season for Dazzle My Heart. Pacing the mile, 156, 4/5. Eighth race sort of finished. And the gate on the back stretch. There they go. And they're off. And from the inside, it's Fritzy Dundee. From the outside, Capable Leader. And from between horses quickly now, here comes Brave New World joining in the hunt. At the wheel and racing in fourth, Winning Rival. 3 lengths in 5, Falcon Signal. 2 lengths in 6th, Porky's Revenge. Another 2 lengths, 7th to Magic Shelby for the back in 8th. It's Surf Alert, Medcore Trails. Reaching the first quarter and on the front with a lead, it's Capable Leader at 13-1. Has the front, opening quarter 27-3. Inside second, Fritzy Dundee moving quickly now to the outside. Here comes Brave New World. Winning Rival remains a patient fourth. Falcon Signal in fifth. Looking to flush cover and waiting for that cover in sixth now is Porky's Revenge at 2 lengths in seventh. Magic Shelby will save ground. Surf Alert gapping badly. Medcore Trails, they're at the half in 57-3, and Brave New World has made the front. Has a lead here by a length and a half, 2. Capable Leader on the inside is now locked in second. Fritzy Dundee to the outside in third. Moving in fourth, Falcon Signal. Back along the rail, 5 is Winning Rival. Inside and sixth is Magic Shelby. Porky's Revenge has the cover, but not going anywhere as they race into the final turn. And now the leader is Fritzy Dundee. The third lead change here, 3/4, 127-2, and that is about to change. Falcon Signal is now alongside, making his bid for the lead. And with that cover now is Winning Rival, who is poised to strike 3 wide. Turning for home now, less than an eighth of a mile to go, and down the stretch they come. Fritzy Dundee alongside is Falcon Signal. Winning Rival far outside. Here comes Magic Shelby at 25-1. In the deep stretch, Winning Rival, Magic Shelby, these two noses apart in 158-1. The long shot winner, number 6, Magic Shelby, a 5-year-old son of Menarche Megaforce. Held by Robert Matthews of Lexington, Ohio. Ken High trains, nicely handled by Brad Hanners. Third win of the season. And that is a career mark for the 5-year-old pacer, 158-1. Order finish, Fritzy Dundee 3, Winning Rival 2. Falcon Signal 4, Porky's Revenge 8, Brave New World 9, Magic Shelby the winner, Medcore 7, Surf Alert 5, Capable Leader 6, 324.